Hey guys, what's up? It's Eric, and I just got back from seeing Mr. Popper's Penguins. Okay, so a lot of you are going to be asking me, Eric, really? Why? Why did you go see Mr. Popper's Penguins? That's a family movie. You are a horror movie guy. What are you thinking? Well, that's an easy answer. I will watch anything. Anything, just as long as it's not Twilight. I mean, all of us by now know how I feel about the Twilight movies, right? They suck! Now, the main reason why I went to go see Mr. Popper's Penguins because I have been a huge Jim Carrey fan since I was a little kid. So, I remember when I was just a kid, I would always go to Blockbuster and Movie Gallery, and I would always rent a Jim Carrey movie from the store. I would always rent Liar Liar, and every time I would watch it, I would laugh my ass off every single time, and it still makes me laugh to this very day. The movie that got me into Jim Carrey was How the Grinch Stole Christmas. I remember the first time I saw it at the movie theater, a long time ago. I remember after when the movie got done, I remember I told to my parents I want to meet Jim Carrey, and someday I want to be just like him. Well, I think that's been proven. Well, that explains all of the sense of humor in my past videos, and that explains why I can do such a good impression of the Jim Carrey Grinch. Yes, I can do a very good impression indeed. And sadly, out of all these years, I still don't have Liar Liar on DVD. How sad. I guess I'm just a sucker for Jim Carrey humor. So anyways, I think I've been blabbing on long enough. I think it's time that actually just shut the hell up and just actually review this movie. So, title pretty much explains it all. Mr. Poppers, played by Jim Carrey, has penguins. So his father has been gone for a long time, and then he sends him penguins, and then Jim Carrey tries to figure out what he's going to do with them, and then that's pretty much all what I can say because I really don't want to give anything away about this movie. Well, to pretty much sum it all up, at first I read all the reviews of Mr. Popper's Penguins, and it got like a 5.6, I think, out of 10 on IMDb, and Roger Ebert, one of my favorite movie critics of all time, gave it like 2.5 stars out of 4, so I was like, maybe it's not so good. But then my older brother said that he wanted to go see a movie. Nothing else was out. I've already seen everything else, so we thought, let's go see Mr. Popper's Penguins, and surprisingly, I liked it. That just proves that critics aren't always right. I thought that the characters were well developed and every single character served their purpose in the movie. No character was pointless, which I liked. Although that some of the humor was kind of forced, but like some of the poop jokes, but what do you expect from a family movie? I mean kids love that shit. Although at times, yes, I did laugh, but that's just because I'm just a sucker for Jim Carrey humor. It's just, whenever I go to a Jim Carrey movie, I just can't help it but just think about my childhood. I remember that when I was in second grade, I would always get in trouble because I was always acting like Jim Carrey, always acting like him, doing like the weird faces and the weird noises. I would make the whole class laugh. I would get in trouble. Brings back so many memories. And yes, I would still love to meet Jim Carrey today. If I met him, I would shit my pants. But one complaint that I have about this movie, at times the story got kind of predictable. Like especially at the very end, during around the middle and the end, it got pretty predictable. No, really. At times I just guessed what was going to happen next, and I was right. And yes, some of the penguins in this movie were CGI, but honestly, I couldn't even tell. That just shows just how far we have came in technology. So anyways, my camera's starting to run low on memory, so I really can't make this review long. I'm sorry if it's short, but it has to be short because my memory on my camera is getting low. I filmed a bunch of other stuff that I still need to upload. So anyways, that's all what I have to say about Mr. Popper's Penguins. It's a good, cute family movie. Go watch it, only if you're a fan of Jim Carrey, like I am.